Life ain't hard to figure out, man. Like when you meet people, right, and y'all convene or whatever, um, and you see people tell people, you know what, I love you, and you see how they treat those people, and then when the relationships get to a point where somebody says I love you, and they treat you differently, that's not love at all, because I'm just dealing with some things right now, and I see people like, yeah, man, I love you. They tell this group of people they love them for what reason I don't know. And then, I see the way they treat me. I'm doing everything I possibly can, helping, giving, helping the community. They treat me like shit. So I've come to but one conclusion, that really isn't love, How can you love people who don't do shit for you or bring you down? And how can you hate somebody who's trying to empower you? For those reasons, you have to make the determination on your own. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't hard to tell who loves you and who doesn't love you. It's not hard to tell who supports you and who won't support you. It ain't hard to tell who likes you and who hates you. And you make those decisions for yourself. Am I going to be better off without this individual? Are they adding to my life? Or are they taking away from my life? Man, you don't have to be around people. I'll say this: I don't force myself to be around people, especially when it's unwanted or I'm going to be put in a situation in which is going to be detrimental to my health, my spirit, but just my overall being, man. I'd rather be alone talking to my camera than to be around somebody I know who hates me for absolutely no reason, other than jealousy, other than envy, or other than the mere fact that they don't want to see others progress. And I spoke about this a long time ago. I said, matter of fact, a partner of mine just posted this shit on Facebook. This is what he said. He said most believers. No, that's PJ. He said the only reason people want to bring you down is because they see you moving up. And then there's another picture right here that says, this is so true. Snakes don't hiss anymore. These days, they're calling you babe, bruh, sister, and best friend forever. Those terms, man, look, if you have a relationship and you have to hide it, somebody being fake. Just so tired of all the bullshit, the fakery, the fuckery, the deceit. You will never get a good night's sleep until you live right. Some people can't sleep at all. They ain't living right. I sleep peaceful at night. I don't need shit. I smoke and I might drink, but I don't need that shit to go to sleep. You know what I mean? And I don't sleep a lot, but when I do want to sleep, lay down and go to sleep. Some people cannot sleep. And, I was just reading on sleep deprivation, and I was correlating that to what the word says. And, I'm no pastor, none, but I am a logical human being with common sense, and I do have a spirit of discernment. Man, you just have to surround yourself with people who believe in you. Man, my life, I'm telling you, my life has changed so much by doing one thing: surrounding myself with like-minded people. People who want to see me grow, who want to see me flourish, who empower me, who help me. Not people who always like, nigga, what you gonna do for me today? Help this person, or help that person, or do this for that person, or do that for that person. And you don't get shit in return. Why are you charging them people? What the fuck you mean? When people go in the store and get clothes, they have to pay for them. Why should I be held to make people clothes free? It's absolutely insane. But however, when you're dealing with narcissistic individuals, people will always want you to do everything to benefit them or those around them. They don't want to do shit to make you win. Nobody will say, you know what, help this nigga. What it says, you know what, I'm going to hate on that nigga. You know what? I'm gonna lie on that nigga. I'm gonna get everybody I can against him. Same thing they did to Jesus. You know, and he ain't done shit to nobody. He like, damn, I can't even help him. This what the fuck I get? Yeah, that's what you gonna get. Until you get around people who say, you know what? I think you're smart. I think you're talented. Here's what you should do to push forward. Not people saying, you know what, movies ain't gonna work. You got good movies. They don't even look at the movie. They say, you know, movies ain't gonna work for you. Your clothes whack, and ain't nobody gonna bounce. However, my niece does this, and she's gonna be used. So you're gonna discredit what I've done. I believe like that individual believes, and you want me to do this to satisfy you. You're never gonna give me anything positive. You know, I tell you this, man. I was in a situation, man, and you know, somebody, a family member of somebody, only had one thing ever good to say to me, and that was when the relationship ended. You know, throughout the entire relationship, it was nothing but hatred, disrespect, and more. However, when the relationship ended, I got a beautiful text message. People want you to be happy with being disrespected. People want you to be happy with being deceived. People want you to be happy listening to the advice of those who have never wanted life, who don't even know anyone of that life. I'm not listening to that shit ever. I mean, for what? Like, I'm in position. I see my dad is done great. My mom done great in life. If I'm going to follow anybody, it's going to be them. They have a house that's paid for, that they own. They own their own cars. They have money in the bank. They take care of their grandchildren and their children and a lot of other people. If I'm going to follow a mold that works, if I'm going to follow a mold, I'm going to follow one that works. I'm not going to follow no shit that don't work. It don't even make sense. You know, like, well, you should do this and do. Where's the success in your words? Where's the success in your life? Where are the people who are doing good? Well, it's plain to see, like, and it's sad because most people don't even get it. Like, I mean, they get it, but they don't want to get it, you know. And it's the spirit of evil that allows people to sit amongst the evil. You know, people won't hang around drug addicts or thieves, but they'll hang around people who deceive. It's the same fucking thing. It's the same thing. I don't want to get involved because you smoking weed, you got weed around me. I don't do that. But I will be involved in deceit, trickery, lies, hatred, envy, malicious intent, fucking everybody over I can. I'll be involved in that. Full force. Wholeheartedly. I want to be involved in that. But I won't do thievery. I won't do lying. They do lying. But I won't do drugs and all that. You know, people worry more about their current physical situation than their spiritual. And that should show you that there is no God in certain people. Like, I ain't gonna do that because I don't want to go to jail. But I do this, and I don't mind going to hell.